am so sick of men.
Trash men are and how hard it is to coexist with them in this world.
Stop ghosting. This ghosting culture has got...
They are furious that we have walked away.
Where are all the men, like the good, real men at?
Hello. Welcome to dating at 50.
I don't get it when men say you're gonna grow old alone with cats.
What finally happened was I kind of went on a hiatus. I was like, I'm just not gonna date.
The struggle is real, especially for me.
They say there's no more men, but fail to realize that they did this to themselves.
So when my husband found out that I had been cheating, I really honestly felt like he wouldn't care.
I'm 30 and I'm single, and something that I quickly had to learn while dating at my 30s is that
if you become a divorced mother in your mid to late 30s, I want you to recognize that you are going to witness other women who are similar to you, who are snagging the young bucks, okay? And I got humbled real quick this morning when my mom called and said that she made me an appointment to get Botox so I don't look so old next to him. This is just the reality, ladies, okay? And I don't feel like I even look that old for my age. But listen, when it looks like you could be nursing your son and your new man at the same time, this is a problem. This is a problem, and it's become a problem for me.
If they stopped treating men as disposable, they wouldn't be desperate single mothers in their 30s. Gentlemen, isn't it intriguing how they treat men like trash and then get angry when men stop dating them? They alone are the ones that caused men to go their own way and get their passports. They have no one to blame but themselves.
You'd be cool with a guy that makes less money, but he's a hard worker, like he's ambitious.
Yeah.
Let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year. Would you date him?
You wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. I'm getting an 8-carat cushion cut vintage engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years? No. 8 years to afford.
Wait, how much? I don't know anything about rings. How much is that?
About $200,000.
Bro, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
But it's about so much more than that. It's about the fact that you can afford that, right? I go to yoga with this girl who has an 8-carat diamond engagement ring.
Yeah.
With the weed company and drives an Audi. So it's about more than just it's about the fact that you can afford that.
I always find it amusing how average women make insane demands. Like, you must buy me a $200,000 ring, when in reality, all they deserve is a ring pop. Additionally, if you were to ask them to explain why they deserve these things, they wouldn't have an answer. They believe they automatically deserve these things simply because they exist.
Let's chat about dating after divorce.
Like, I'm a full-time mother. I have 3 jobs, trying to support myself and my kids.
We don't care.
Women are to blame for men and their dating lives. And it's because of the rise of the toxic feminine.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
Not your fault.
You're right. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
I am a slave to my husband.
Women, pick me. I think it's cool to treat people the way you want to be treated.
The sad thing is, men who go their own way are labeled as extremists and terrorists by the Anti-Defamation League. Yes, that's right, gentlemen. According to them, we are all evil, horrible people because we are practicing self-preservation by not dating or marrying, despite the fact that there has been no violence.
Shaming your man on the internet for being sick continues to be one of the lowest yet somehow most socially acceptable things women love doing on the internet. In sickness and in health has turned into for clicks and clout or else. It's funny how we always say that men are the most guilty of doing the bare minimum, but this comment section shows us that that's what at least hundreds of women are doing. I'd get irritated immediately. Would be my final straw, because what is that? Take him to the vet. It's his time to go peacefully. I'm mad at my husband now. The way I would instantly file for divorce.
Shaming your husband because he's sick for attention is yet another reason why it's in your best interest to get a passport or stay single. Just imagine your wife pulling out her phone to record and post you while you're on the ground coughing because you're sick, instead of helping you because she wants views on TikTok.
So I just came from a first date, and I'm just gonna sum it up. It went well, right?
A few moments later.
So I just came from date number 2, and it just keep getting better. And then he ghosted me.
Do you ever get dressed and just be like, I look good? I did today.
I want to talk about being single and wanting to be loved.
Boring. Like, is it because I'm a girl? I'm not a bloke? Like, that's just so cruel. Okay, so this is my first day on this apprentice job. This is like my first like proper job. And they've sent me to the shop to get some bits. So where they've asked me to get, I've got a list here. Water hammer, 10-foot fallopian tube, copper magnets, tartan paint, and a long stand.
Gotcha.
I don't really know what these are. My dad used to do like stuff like this, so I thought like, oh, follow in his footsteps. Yeah, I think I'm at the shop, so I'm gonna update you when I've got the stuff. Okay, I'm back in the car now. I went into the shop. I literally just like found like the first employee because I don't know what these things are. Like, I've never really done this before. Went in and just went to like the first member of staff, showed him the list, and he like starts laughing at me, and I'm like, and then I just like go around the corner and I just start looking for stuff, and then I found like this guy, he looks like an older guy, and I was like, okay, this older man, like he looked quite like sweet. I was like, he's probably gonna like hopefully like take pity on me, tell me where this stuff is. And then he starts like giggling, and then like these 2 other lads like come around the corner, they start laughing at me. They're like, oh, look at the list, look at the list. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what this stuff is. Like, then they look at the list, they're like, none of this stuff exists. And I'm like, what? And I like have another look at the list, and it's like 10-foot fallopian tube. Obviously that's not a thing.
You are so dumb.
They're proper laughing at me, and I've spent like so much time trying to get to the shop and then come back out. I've been out for like nearly 2 hours trying to get this stuff. I'm gonna go back to the site, and then they're all gonna like laugh at me. Like, I don't know, like, what's the point? Like, that's just so mean. Like, is it because I'm a girl? Is it because I'm not a bloke? Like, is that what it is? Is that just, oh, let's just take the piss out of her because she's a girl? Like, is that what it is? That's just so cruel.
It has nothing to do with you being a girl. They do this to everyone when they first join. Life would be much better if you stop having a victim mentality and learn to laugh at obvious jokes.
Anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to
The Modern King.
exclusive content.
If you enjoyed this video, you will love this next video. I would recommend you watch it next. Farewell, everyone.